Good evening, my beautiful twin flame soul tribe. Welcome to this evening's reading. The energy is kind of all over the place, honestly, in the collective right now. It really feels like everybody is kind of in a different space, and the way that these shifts are manifesting for different people is extremely different, for lack of a better word. I feel like there are so many different types of situations that we're looking at in the Twin Flame Collective right now, and some of them truly do need to be addressed, like ASAP. I feel like in order to get that message across where you gain some clarity on what on earth is going on, because I feel like some in the collective are truly feeling, like they're kind of at a loss for what else they need to do, what else they should do to make something happen. And for this particular collective that I'm channeling today, it feels like you are dealing with some type of external interference in your connection, and it's not positive. And it's difficult to overcome in your circumstances because it feels like it's coming from somebody in the divine masculine's close circle. For some, it could be for the divine feminine, but as far as the energy that I'm channeling in particular, it seems to be coming from the masculine end of things. So that's kind of what I wanted to look into, is what is going on in this particular connection, whose energy that, is very prominent today. So I'm going to start actually with the Messages of Love Oracle cards from All Things Intuitive, and we'll go from there. While I shuffle the cards and tune into this energy further, feel free to set your own intentions for this reading, either in your mind out loud or in the comments, however you feel good doing it. And let us have a look. Spirit, what do we need to know about these connections? Intuition, time apart, and finances. So the finances card really struck me as interesting because I feel like certain divine masculines may be either venting to a friend, or they may be asking for help from some third-party source, whether it's friends, family, but somebody that is in their circle. This is not like a professional organization geared towards helping with this issue. But I feel like this person that this masculine is leaning on for supposed support is actually working to sabotage this connection. It feels like a friend or somebody in their circle that is influencing this masculine to believe that he is not ready, that he has not fully, lived life, and he doesn't need to settle down right now. The Children card really came out with that energy of this person influencing this masculine into believing that he isn't ready for commitment, that he isn't ready to be settled down. Now, divine feminine, intuitively, during this time apart, you can feel, see this intuition card here, you can feel very well what, that there's something wrong in your masculine circle. It makes you nervous, it makes you angry, it makes you frustrated, because I feel like you feel that you don't have much of an influence, but this isn't true. You influence the masculine a whole lot more than you realize. But the issue is that this outside interference from whoever this person is in this masculine circle is clouding his judgment as far as what he should do. It's making him think in terms of like, oh, maybe you're right, you know, maybe I should wait before I settle down, or maybe I'm not ready for this phase of life yet, even though internally this is exactly what this masculine is craving for, what he is longing for. But because he trusts this person, it's putting him in a state of like a dissonance where he cannot tell what the right thing is. He sees the beauty in your connection. He sees your beauty, divine feminine, not just on the physical level, but on a deep spiritual soul level. This masculine finds you and this connection something to be fascinated with, enamored with. Like, the words that are coming through from spirit to describe his feelings are loaded and heavy. He does not take this connection lightly, but at the same time, because these influences are coming from a person that this masculine trusts, he thinks that, you know, maybe he's trying to make this change too soon. And sometimes he feels like, oh, well, maybe that's why things weren't working out. You know how sometimes it's the power of suggestion, where you hear something or somebody that you trust says something to you and it makes you doubt what intuitively you already know the opposite to be true. I feel like this masculine is in that space. And for some of you, this is not going to be for all of you, but I do feel that for some of you, the reason why this external party is trying to sabotage this connection is because they themselves have some feelings towards you or your masculine. It could be that, you know, this person either, you know, wants to try their luck with you, or if they're of the, you know, if they happen to be attracted to your masculine, it could be for that purpose as well. So this is a really sticky situation, because it doesn't feel that energetically this masculine is privy to this. This masculine doesn't realize the need to set boundaries with this person, because they're not realizing that this is the case. They're just kind of taking things at face value and feeling like, oh yeah, maybe, you know, well, this person is my friend, they care about me, they're giving me this advice, and they are, you know, they're confused with how to use their free will. This masculine is very, very confused with how to use his free will and what he should do to move this connection forward. He needs to be able to focus on his higher self. This masculine really needs to go within in order to gain clarity, and hence the time apart card had even come out. But it's not that, you know, he needs time apart from you, divine feminine. It's that he needs time apart from all external influences that are having this impact on him, and as a result on your connection. He needs to focus on deciding what it is that he truly wants, rather than listening to somebody else's opinion of what they think he may or may not be ready for. And for some of you, I'm just downloading that it could be that this external person is feeling lonely in their own day-to-day life, and they feel that if this masculine settles down with you, that they're going to lose a friend, or they're going to lose the ability to have access to him all the time. So they think that, you know, by deceiving him in such a way, by creating this doubt within him, that they could gain hold of this masculine, you know, that they could be the center of his attention rather than you and this connection, because they already feel like this masculine thinks about you so much, talks about you so much, talks about how much he loves you so much that they already feel like they're losing him, and they're thinking, wow, he's way in over his head, you know, we need to just kind of get him out of that state and pull him back towards us. So pretty much it really feels like selfish reasons that this external party is interfering in this connection. And for most of you, it could even be somebody that you know, that perhaps you met through your masculine because, you know, they're in his circle of friends. It's definitely somebody that you also in some either direct or indirect way are connected with that is, you know, coming in with this backstabbing Seven of Swords energy. But the fact remains with this Lover's card that your masculine is still extremely drawn to you. And even if for a moment their judgment might get clouded, the fact is that they always come back to you, that they cannot walk away from this connection any more than you can. The desire for this connection is absolutely equal. And intuitively, you are picking up that something is just off. Like, you know, there has to be something more that you're not seeing. I can hear a divine feminine's higher self step in to say that. It feels like this divine feminine who I'm channeling is actively thinking that. And it's, these feelings are bringing her heartache. You know, she's thinking of what am I lacking that the masculine is taking so long to come around to me? If he truly does love me, then am I enough for him? You know, it's causing so much self-doubt within you, divine feminine, and you're wondering if, you know, if it's you or if it's really them and what is going on. I really hear this divine feminine's ego mind stepping in to say all of these things, like, you know, is it all in my head? I must really be dreaming. She, like, the mental energy is so suffocating. Like, I really truly, I'm feeling like my throat and chest tightening up as I am channeling this energy. It is giving this feminine so much anxiety. The blindfold is really standing out as her not being able to gain clarity on why on earth, after everything, her masculine still isn't making the movements that she desires, when she knows deep down how deep his feelings run for her, and that, you know, this connection in particular really does seem to have stood the test of time. And she's thinking, you know, she's pretty much thinking if her masculine might be tired of her, if he might be changing his mind about how he feels about her. She fears about so many things. Like, this Eight of Swords is coming out with this extremely dense mental energy, and she's thinking, I've given so much of myself to this masculine. I have given this masculine so much, and I've, you know, received almost nothing in return yet. And what is it that I'm holding on to? What is it that I'm even holding on to? Is this ever going to happen? But whoever this person is, it doesn't have to be a female that's doing this, even though it's coming out as the Queen of Swords. But this Queen of Swords is a very bitter, toxic, you know, manipulative energy that is coming through here. And remember, if you're new, especially, that I only read energies in tarot. This has nothing to do with biological gender. And sometimes these energies that I channel can resonate for your own internal masculine and feminine energies. It doesn't always have to be for somebody who is externally incarnate in a masculine or feminine form that you are connected to, although many times for many people that is exactly how it resonates. So this person is extremely toxic. It's causing your person to overthink to the point where I get that they almost feel paralyzed by having so many thoughts. it feels like this person doesn't really know how to let go of the baggage that those negative thoughts, those negative words from that toxic person bring in. And they truly need to clear and heal their head space and their heart space in order to gain further clarity. Let's see here. Yeah, this person is influencing your person to essentially leave you out in the cold, but the more that this person tries to turn their attention away from you, Divine Feminine, the more they feel left out in the cold. Energetically, Divine Feminine, you are this masculine's crutch, and truly it's almost like you know, like an injured person cannot walk without a cane or a wheelchair or a walker. I feel that that is the type of support you provide for this masculine, even energetically. Your energy is so healing, is so balanced, and this masculine internally is chaotic. He is exactly the opposite, Divine Feminine, of how and what you are. You bring this masculine renewal. You bring him so much hope, joy, and passion for the future. You know, I'm hearing a masculine step in to say, you let me dream again. You make me dream again. And for some, I'm hearing you're making them dream big again. So truly the impact that you have on this masculine is not small. It is not small at all. So now I'm going to use the Witch's Tarot to channel some guidance for the feminine. What comes through here as far as guidance for the feminine? That is so strange. I had one of my Kipper cards in this deck, like it was literally in between the cards. That is very, very strange. And it was the Lover's card, actually. It was this card. So that is definitely a message here for somebody that, you know, don't fear what is happening in this masculine's external environment, because truly this energy is going to wear off here. Look what came out, you guys. The King of Cups and the Karma card. This masculine, sooner or later, is going to realize that he is going to get very bad karma if he does not balance this connection out with you and give you what you deserve, because of how much you have been there for him, how much you have almost, I'm hearing, saved him. And I feel that spiritually, Divine Feminine, on many levels, you have been like a savior to this masculine who was so entrenched in his own negative emotions. And for some, it may even have been this self-pity type of energy. But this masculine knows that he cannot escape aligning with you. Look at that, you guys. We had the King of Cups, and here's the Queen of Cups. Here's the Eight of Wands. This masculine is going to communicate here, and he's going to do it very, very soon. And he's going, when he does it, he is going to be so much in alignment with you, Divine Feminine, that for many of you, I really do get, you will be questioning why on earth you were so worried, because everything is truly working out in your favor. In fact, that is your affirmation for this reading. Everything is working out in my favor. Everything is working out in my favor. Comment it down below and claim it, because it is. The universe, your higher powers, your angels, your guides, your ancestors, the divine, they all have your back. Believe it, because they do, Divine Feminine. They absolutely do. Here we have the Four of Swords, which is a card of preparation in this deck. It's not only the masculine who is being prepared, but it's also you. But the thing is that this masculine is being prepared through facing karma for treating you the way that he has. But the issue is that he did it from an energy of confusion, not in a malicious energy, But the thing is, that is the universe's way of showing him what he owes you and what he needs to do next, what he cannot avoid any longer. There is going to be such fast movement when it does come about, and you're going to be wondering, you might even question Divine Feminine, that, you know, how long will this last? Is it real? You know, you might have all of those feelings, but here Spirit is saying your bond with your masculine is eternal. It is infinite. You see this lemniscate up here. You have a spiritual soul bond that has stood the test of lifetimes. It is not only in this lifetime, beautiful Divine Feminine, that you are so strongly connected to your masculine, and he will come back to heal your heart. It is destined to happen for you, because if he doesn't, he will face that negative karma. He will start feeling what you are feeling, and it will trigger this realization in him of what he needs to do here. This cycle is coming to completion. This cycle is coming to an end. This overthinking energy ends with this karma card right here. And you are going to get what you deserve, because nobody can withhold what is destined for you, no matter how much they try. And whoever this third party is, I'm really feeling like they're going to be facing some major karma in their own life, in their own relationships as well, for doing this to you in your connection. Like, this is not going to be overlooked. I really, really feel a strong sense of like this Saturn energy. See how mirrored this is? The Lover's card came out again. Your masculine cannot help but feel extremely drawn towards you, extremely protective over you, and just bonded to you in a way that they cannot escape, and they don't want to. Hierophant at the bottom of the deck is straight up Taurus energy, you know, very earthy, very committed. Like, they don't play around when it comes to commitment. This Hierophant card is no joke, you guys. And justice will be served. Justice will absolutely be served. This sword in her hand represents the clarity that you both are going to get about what has been happening in this connection. Karmic retribution will happen here. You and your masculine have a soul contract. You have a higher purpose in this universe with your union, and you will reach it. You absolutely will reach it. Your wish will be fulfilled, and you will be in union. That's it, you guys. It's coming. Bottom of the deck, Six of Cups. This has so many energies associated with it right now. This is the masculine looking back and reminiscing, feeling nostalgic about you. This is another confirmation of your soul connection. This is another confirmation of spirit babies also watching over your connection. This is confirmation of this twin flame connection that allows both of your inner childs to feel safe and come out and play, because it is a destined, healthy, meant to be partnership. So truly, this reading, I believe Spirit's message, the main message Spirit wants to give you here, is to release your fears. Because in every aspect, in every deck that I have pulled cards, the only thing I'm getting is reassurance that everything is going to work out for you. Everything is going to work out for you. Everything is working out for you. Comment that down below. That is your second affirmation for this reading. I truly hope this gives you some peace of mind. I hope this video finds all who will resonate with it and who it is meant for, who my guides had me put this reading out for. If it resonates with you, please do let me know in the comments. If you would like for me to be able to channel such specific messages for you and your situation, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and like these videos, because by taking these two actions, you are virtually transferring your energy to me, signaling your presence here and to spirit, saying that you are open and willing to receive any messages and guidance that come through in these readings. So please double check and make sure that you are subscribed if you aren't already, and be sure to like these videos so that I can do this service for you in a specific way as well on this channel. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. I have two other platforms, Instagram and TikTok, which are linked down below. Both platforms have very different readings. I don't duplicate my readings on the platforms anymore. I used to, but I do not do that anymore. And those are the only other two platforms that I have. So if they're not the ones that are linked down below, they are scammers. So please be careful. Instagram is the platform where you can purchase paid services and private readings from me as well. And in all the other places, I like over here, I post full-length readings. On TikTok and YouTube, I post little mini readings every single day. So if you would like more content from me, then definitely be sure to join those platforms as well. I look forward to seeing you all there. Have a beautiful weekend. Thank you for spending time with me, and I will talk to you again in the next video. Take care, guys.